Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Obit Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Scorchlands, which is, of all of the strategy, city builder, colony sim style games that I played recently, this is a unique one. We're going to jump into the demo. I've gone through the tutorial. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm going to try my very best to impart that knowledge onto you. Now, you'll forgive me. There is a bit of a story here. I don't really understand it, but basically, you play as like this, I guess, bird-like creature, and we are on the moon. It might not look like it, but we've just sort of, you know, transported this massive, great structure to the moon. Why the moon? I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, welcome to the campaign. Here's some tips to get you started. Settle next to stone spires in order to keep up mining and produce resources to unlock new technologies, and unlock terraforming to progress further. Okay, I will. We've got a little bit of an outline, a mission sort of outline here. We play as this character here. I mean, really, it is so strange to be playing a city builder, because that is absolutely what this is. To be playing a city builder and actually controlling a character. It doesn't actually detract from the experience, I don't think. You can walk very, very fast. You can run very, very fast. But there you go. Anyway, right, so we need to settle a stone spire. The first thing that we're probably going to do is get ourselves a colony down. And I imagine that a colony probably... I'm thinking like over here is probably like a pretty decent place to do it, for reasons that will become clear very, very, very shortly indeed. So we get ourselves a colony. There is a few, goodness gracious me, all of these very, very loud noises. There's also some wastelands over here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, we'll come out this way. There's also enemies. Can you believe that? There's actually a little bit of combat in this game as well. But for now, let's not sort of focus on that altogether too much. What we really want to do is go into the city, which we will name Potatoville in honor of myself, which is exactly how vain I am. Then we're gonna go in and we're gonna adjust the sound ever so slightly because it's a little bit quiet. Love to see it. And then we're going to start building our city. Now, there's a whole variety of different buildings which we can build. Like, holy cow, there's a lot of stuff that we can build here. And I'm going to sort of talk about exactly what is going on. The thing that we really kind of need to talk about in the first instance is stone tablets, because stone tablets are what we need in order to get research done. Now, there is a tech tree, and if we want to get any of these things, we are going to need these stone tablets. So, getting stone tablets, settling our colony next to... setting our colony next to this stone deposit is very, very, very important. Right. Without further ado, let's get cracking. So, that was exactly not where I wanted to build, video game. My finger slipped. My finger slipped. Anyway, as you can see, what we're able to do is we're able to place down the... there we go. Rotate that a little bit. We're able to place down this collection thing in any sort of radius. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to tap into these bigger spires, which is a little bit of a bummer, but not necessarily the end of the world, because we can actually tap into the same source multiple times, which is definitely what we want. Although, is that seriously not... Yeah, we can tap in there. We absolutely can. We'll tap in there too. Although it doesn't say that we're going to get 0, but we'll stick it in the middle there anyway. Okay, so here's the thing. We're now generating 12 stone, which is marvelous. Happy, happy days. Let's see if we can try and turn this stone into stone slabs, which is exactly what we are going to go and do. We will place that in there, and we'll place that in there. Now, we need to be very, very careful. We want to try and, as close as possible, try and meet supply with demand, or meet demand with supply, whatever. So as you can see, we've now basically transformed all of our stone, our raw stone, into stone slabs, which is marvelous at a 1:2 ratio. Excellent. And now we can begin the process of getting stone tablets, again, at a sort of 2:1 ratio. We'll try stick that in right about there, and we'll go for another one right about there. So that's going to start us off. We actually still have some spare capacity, which I'm going to plonk down like so. As you can see, we've got ourselves a lovely little process. There's now global availability of stone tablets, which is exactly what we want to see happening. Right, unlock the terraforming technology, supply 10 dusty essence. Goodness gracious me, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff going on. What we can also do is we can actually also get the household building, which is excellent. And that's going to allow us to increase efficiency of all of the houses around. I don't think that we particularly want to do that yet, because that's going to kind of knock things out of whack a little bit, and I don't really want to sort of deal with that issue right now. Instead, let's see if we can get terraforming. Terraforming, next step in understanding the magic energies that rule and reshape the lands of this moon. Unlock ether production and also dusty essence. Marvelous. We'll do it. Okay. Essence is used to perform terraform magic. Deliver it to the Nexus with lasers in order to upgrade and fuel the terraformation. Okay. All right, I will very much try and do that. So yeah, this is interesting. We need to get ourselves some dusty essence. That's fine. What else can we talk about? Mission control. Yep, we're gonna work on that in just a second. Open the overview. We can see a nice little map here of everything that we have access to. We've already talked about the tech tree. Colony management, we can actually build a new colony if we want to. We've got a limited amount of population, so it's probably careful. We probably need to be somewhat careful about doing that. But I am actually going to create a brand new colony. This is kind of something that I want to do, and we'll try and build the colony. We'll try and build the colony over here. Yeah, or thereabouts. I'm pretty sure that this is where we want to try. And the reason, by the way, that I want to make it over here, I have no idea what do we actually use to make ether? What do we use to make ether? I have absolutely no idea. Is it one of these? It's an ether. It's these things, right? So it turns out that my okay, thank you. It turns out that my original city was fairly well suited. In fact, very, very well suited. Very, very well suited indeed for ether production. Right, so we'll get some ether. We'll get some ether over here. Dusty essence. What is the dusty essence recipe? It's a 3-to-1. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. We'll plonk that down in there. That's fine, and we'll see if we can try and get even more ether, I guess. Again, we can tap the sort of same source multiple times, so there's no reason not to just, you know, bash it down. What I was really hoping to do... There we go. There we go. And you know what? Let's get a household. Let's get a household in here. Let's raise the efficiency of everything. It's going to put the stone into a little bit of a state of deficit, but that's fine. I think we're okay with that. Stick another household down over there. Yeah, good. Okay, that's marvelous. Yeah, this is looking really, really good. So, we're getting towards the dusty essence. We still have a little bit of spare ether capacity. That's fine. We'll see if we can maybe try and yoink down a few more of these. There we go. A few more of these things. Beautiful, and a few more of those. Brilliant. We've done it. Right, deliver dusty essence to the Nexus. I'm assuming that this is the Nexus. Either way, we're gonna start to do some stuff here. Right, this is where the game starts to get very, very interesting. I'm actually gonna ditch that for a reason that will become clear in just a second. We're gonna replace it at the other side. Let's talk about lasers, and this is how we operate. Woo. Hold on. We require technology. Excuse me, video game. We require technology in order to unlock these lasers. But that is actually sort of mission critical. So I'm gonna see if we can try and get some lasers. What do we need? We need 8 stone tablets. Well, that's actually fine. Let's see if we can try and invest our time, effort, and energy into getting some more stone tablet production. I'm actually kind of deeply intrigued as to... There we go. How we can get a little bit more stone. I probably shouldn't have built the spire right there, but that's okay. Anyway, this city, we are going to try and specialize into making stone tablets. That's kind of the vibe. There we go. Can we manage another one here? Not really. It's going to put us... Oh, it's exactly even. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're supplying 42 stone slabs, and now we just need to see if we can try and yoink down enough of these things to get going. Right, there. Again, like, we don't have to optimize for this, but it's nice. Right, so that's 21 stone tablets. That's plenty of global availability to unlock logistics, and logistics is kind of like where we start going absolutely crazy. This is very, very cool. Watch this. Right, so we get ourselves a lab. Get ourselves a lab over here, and actually, what we can do, or a lab, what am I talking about? A laser. So this laser is how we transfer resources, and we're actually going to be able to transfer any resource that we want to, but first we need to have another target for the laser. So there's a couple of ways that we can do that. The other way that we can do it is we get ourselves another laser over here, and we line these two lasers up. Now, it's not possible at this exact moment for me to line these two lasers up. I'm also not particularly interested in doing that, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's perhaps another much more interesting way of connecting up what we want to connect up. And it is, of course, with the humble mirror. Now, this might not work. It might not work. This might be a bit of a shot in the dark. But what we can do, as you can see here, yeah, that's not gonna work, unfortunately. As you can see, we can yoink this laser around in order to try and nab ourselves a sort of another connection. But unfortunately, that is not gonna work. We're gonna have to rethink this. We're gonna have to rethink this problem, perhaps a little bit more laterally. We can get another colony, and another colony is probably the easiest way that we could go about fixing this problem. And in fact, a colony here is not necessarily a bad idea. I actually think it's a-okay. We'll just get ourselves... There we go. In fact, that opens up a bunch of options, because we've got the opportunity to place a laser down here and then rotate that around. There we go. What do you know? That should allow us to select over here, and then we can go boom, dusty essence. We'll connect it up. Brilliant. And that is exactly what we're gonna go and do. Perfect. And what do you know? We've got more wacky and wild sound effects. We're ready to terraform. Oh my goodness gracious me! The Nexus has transformed itself completely. Now, a couple of things to note. Our population is not exactly in a great place. We can actually upgrade our population in terms of we can yoink it up, and we might very well do that. Right, create a new biome. What do we need to do? Literally creating a new biome. Right, reward for the next tier. Gain ability to create a new type of biome. Okay, volatile essence is what we need. All right, anyway, we'll create a new biome. Where do we want to create a new biome? Like over here? Sure. Oh my lordy. Okay, that's... no. We're gonna revert that, unfortunately. That would absolutely torpedo. Like, that would torpedo all of this stuff over here. And that is very, very important. What about over at this side? Too close to unclaimed terrain? I mean, okay, try over there. As long as this area is sort of left unimpeded, then that's fine with me. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. Excellent. Welcome to the desert lands. Oh, I guess what? This is the Scorchlands? Resources available in the new biome. We've got bloodstone, soulstone, voidstone, arcane dust, arcane metal, arcane tab, sand, glass, armor plate, volatile essence, which is of course what we need in order to terraform to the next level. Everybody is a bird, by the way. Gunther, who's a scientist or something, he's a bird. That is a-okay. That is worth noting. We're okay with this. We're okay with this. So yeah, that's kind of like the basics of the game. That really, really, really is. You can move any biome or the Nexus around and experiment with the best positioning. Good. Relocate them by clicking the obelisk in the center. Each existing biome requires a constant supply of the appropriate essence. Very, very cool. And that's kind of what I like about this game. There's no, like, storage. There's none of that. It is literally about resources in and resources out, which is what I think is very, very cool. You know, once the supply of, you know, whatever it is that we're using, the supply of stone tablets, for example, once that's been used up, there's no way to get it back. You have to get more production. And that is, you know, interesting and cool. Right, we probably need more technology in order to get this. Required technology, metal processing. So we require technology in order to make this area work. Logistics, we've already got. Altars, we need to get more tech for that too. Combat gear, we need more tech for that. And special buildings, we require natural bridges. Okay, that is interesting. Production trees, that's not very interesting at all. We can clone buildings. We don't really need to deal with that at this present moment. Right, what do we need for metal processing? Literally just 8 stone tabs. That's not bad. Unit deployment, I'm going to take unit deployment, and I'll tell you why I'm going to take unit deployment right now. Radius cap increase raises the colony radius limit by 1 tile. I think I'll yoink that as well. And colony limit by 1 gives more population to spread on new colonies, or to spend on new colonies and their upgrades. Okay, that is worth noting. Right, the Dusty Dunes supply 50 arcane metal. Here's the thing: we're gonna head over here. But yes, as I anticipated. Okay, also we can drag this around. This is an absolutely terrifying prospect. Oh, goodness gracious! It's just literally. Like, it's literally, I'm literally moving the city at my, or the biome at my will. How unbelievably cool is that? Right, so yeah, we cannot kill these giant insect things. We're gonna need to get ourselves a few friends. Now, the reason that I got 1 deployable unit is that hopefully, between the 2 of us, we can maybe look to kill this unit. Now, it's kind of a bit weird how sort of combat works, but basically, you get bonus modifiers for standing next to each other. Same with the enemies. So we kind of just need to be careful. Now, I don't think actually we're going to be able to destroy. I don't think we're going to be able to destroy any of these dudes with just 1 single unit at the moment. So, which is why we probably need to get unit cap upgrades. You know, whatever. We'll try and upgrade all of this. Metal processing as well. We need to get, and I think to be honest, we just need to get the fundamentals done, and we just need to nab ourselves some more stone processing. I think it is quite literally that simple. Can I maybe start doing more stone over here? There we go. What does that give us? That gives us a wee bit of extra stone slabbage. Let's get that in there. Oh, that was bad. That was that's going to create a deficit, a massive deficit, in fact, of stone, which is not what we need. And where's the best place for this? Probably somewhere in the middle there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's 26 stone slabs. That's great. That actually gets us enough to get metal processing, which I think I'm going to get, which is wonderful. Arcane tablets is now officially on the table. Okay, let's head over to the new biome again, and we'll see what's going on over here. I am going to get a new colony. I have absolutely no idea what the requirement is over here. Should we build here? Yeah, sure, we'll build here. Right, and then we'll look at getting some of these buildings. We need to supply arcane metal. Arcane metal. So what on earth are these production tech trees? Right, so bloodstone mining we get literally from mining on the sort of plateau here. Soulstone we get from mining on the plateau as well. Is the plateau like literally... The plateau is literally everything all of the time. That's good. Coal, we get coal from where? Not anywhere that I'm super familiar with. So yeah, these are great mining opportunities here. Yeah. Did some tests on the metal alloy from the desert. Yeah, I know you did. It's alien. I know, of course it's alien. But yeah, we still need to figure out how to get coal. I do wonder how we get coal. Also, volatile essence. I need to talk about volatile essence and how we nab that. Required technology, terraforming 2. What do we need in order to get terraforming 2? This is terraforming 1. This is terraforming 2. Right, that's quite far away. But there's a lot of tech here. There's a lot of stuff to explore. There's a lot to unpack. I'm actually kind of very, very overwhelmed, to be honest. Do we want to relocate this colony? I actually kind of think that we do. Let's relocate it up here. Absolutely. I love how it's so, like, freeing. You're just able to move things around. You're able to just, you know, give it a punt. Really. See how things go. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I really probably should have explored a little bit further. But I know exactly what we're going to be met with if we explore. And it's going to be this very, very awful lava-y sort of Badlands vibe. Which is fine, but there will be, I believe, enemies around here that will stop us from, you know, properly exploring too far away. Or lava, that is. Okay, this is a boring little journey. Anyway, right. Arcane metal. I really want to figure out where we get coal. That is That is pretty important at this present moment. It could very well be from the Firelands, somewhere out over here. But I doubt it. I doubt it. We'll see. Anyway, right. So, Arcane Dust. Arcane Dust is Voidstone, Soulstone, and Bloodstone. And then we have to turn Arcane Dust with coal into the thing. And also, worth noting, by the way, that we nab ourselves a whole bunch of bonuses. A whole bunch of bonuses across different piles, which are across different buildings and different stats. It's nice. Right. Nab one of those. Beautiful. Soulstone. Beautiful. Right. And Voidstone. Nice. Okay, that's looking good. We'll get Arcane Dust, and, I mean, if I build that there, yeah, that eliminates one of the Soulstone sort of operations. So I'd rather not sort of replicate that altogether too much, but at least we get the nice little bonus sort of on top of this, which is kind of cool. Right, and then coal. Yeah, I mean, honestly, where do we get coal? That's the real question. Let's head back across here. We haven't used this colony, you know, at all yet. We get coal. We get coal from a... We get coal. We get a bonus from the trees. Oh, from the forests. Is that it? Ah, okay. Well, I don't think we have any forest anywhere, really, at all. Do I want to found a new colony? I kind of do want to found a new colony. I feel like you can't really have too many colonies. Right, plonk that down there. And then let's see what we can do here. Right. Marvelous. Okay, we're going to finally start transporting resources around. The good news is that if I line things up just perfectly, then we should be able to get... We should be able to get what we need. Right. If my calculations are correct, we go into logistics. Now, of course, we can... Oh, that might be a max length. That might be a max length situation. Although, it looks like it works. It looks like it works. Let's set it up. Right. So, move coal across. Excellent. Happy days. We're not going to elect to move anything back. That is A-okay with me. So, coal is coming into here. That's wonderful. We should still have the requirements needed. Yep. You know, on the surface, we're not exactly... It's not exactly perfect, but it's not far off it. Ore powdering. Brilliant. Let's get this arcane metal situation sorted, and we'll put that down there, and we'll put another one down as well. Try to get all those bonuses. So we still have 3 arcane dust. I mean, that's too much, isn't it, really? It's too much. Although, to be fair, there's no reason that we just can't do it. We'll just do it anyway. Still have a surplus of coal. Not quite managing to supply the entirety of the arcane dust, but that's okay. That'll feed through into less. Yeah, production at 83%. Need more arcane dust. That is okay. We need to supply 50, though. I mean, that's a big ask. That is a really, really big ask. However, I wonder if there's perhaps a little bit of technology that's going to be able to help us. I just love how sort of like unreversible everything feels, but at the same time, it's like you can totally just, you know, like mix and match and, you know, just change up your colony at a moment's notice. Right. I do want to get houses. And, I mean, bloodstones and whatnot, yeah, that sounds fine and all. I think we're going to need to get a new colony. We're going to need to get a new colony. We'll nab a new colony over here. Brilliant. Now, 50 arcane metal. We have a couple of different options about the way that we tackle this problem. Oh, it's actually better if we sort of stack it up kind of like this. Yeah. That's producing 8. That's producing 7.5. I mean, you can't really argue with that as a stat, can you? Is this still producing 7.5? That's still producing 7.5, so that's good. Right. That's producing 7.5. That's producing 7.5. Beautiful. Okay, that's exactly what we need to see. And then Voidstone, we'll nab this, and this. Right, so, I mean, that's a pretty tremendous large amount of stuff that we've got going on here. Let's see if we can try and laser this across. No real reason not to, as far as I'm concerned. The only issue might be the fact that we, are impeding our existing laser flow. That's not necessarily a problem, and I'll tell you why that's not necessarily a problem. Because if we delete this, we delete that, we can actually go to tech, and we can look to unlock the, not the colony limit. What am I looking for? Yeah, we've already got it. We've already got it. What's up? Can't access this option. Oh yeah, there we go. Enemies present at the borders. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Okay, well why don't we nab ourselves some more people. We'll see if we can try and get ourselves some additional stone plates, which I think is probably the best way to go about solving this problem. That unfortunately would not give us anything. That won't give us anything. I mean, really? Production at 0%. Stone Spire or Mountain. Is that not? Oh, it's because it's not within the range. Well, I tell you what. Why don't we upgrade this? There we go. That's looking good. Pretty happy with that. Now we've got production here. Marvelous. It did cost us, you know, it did cost us a little bit. But that's okay. This mirror, the position of this mirror is not exactly perfect. Not gonna lie. It is, yeah, a little bit suboptimal. But that's okay. That's okay as things go, I think. Right. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And we'll see if we can try and... In fact, you know what I should really be... I should really be getting some houses in here. I mean, the fact of the matter is that houses are really, really, really useful. Yeah. I mean, they're going to allow me to extract, you know, more stone for basically nothing. Which is such a fantastic ability. That's actually looking a lot better. Right, move you. Excellent. I love this. It really is. It really is such a cool concept. Brilliant. Okay, so now we've got 33 stone slabs, and I am loving it. That's looking fantastic. Right. So this is going to get us, I mean, truly, a tremendous... Wait, what? How am I that far in a deficit? Okay, well, there we go. We can get one more. Right, maybe wasn't quite as much as I was anticipating, but there we go. We've got 16 extra tablets to spare. What do we want to do? Colony limit. Faster travel laser. That's interesting. Transferring 2 resources in opposite directions. That's kind of interesting. Makes everyone run 15% faster. Kind of illegal. Unit cap upgrades. Raises colony limit by 1. Colony upgrade. I think I'll take the unit cap upgrade. That sounds good. And then the colony limit we'll obviously have to get at some point. Yeah, but that's okay. Now, with my little band here, can I get some stuff done? I'm not sure. This still might not be a strong enough combo. Whoa. Right, deploy you, deploy you. Yeah, see, I don't think it's gonna be possible. I think we're gonna be stuck here. Which is not necessarily the end of the world, don't get me wrong, but I would kinda like to do a little bit more. Right. Yeah, there's pretty much no way to get rid of these big bad boys until we get some more units, which is kind of what we need to do as a priority. Okay, that's fine. Well, those units can despawn. That is fine. Right. So in terms of this setup, how does this leave me? I mean, it leaves me in an okay position, not gonna lie. It's not the end of the world. What we can do is we can actually look to get ourselves another sort of area over here, which is just fine. We'll get ourselves a laser. We'll get ourselves a laser over here. Get ourselves a laser over there, and we'll transfer... yeah, we can actually only transfer one resource here, so it might actually only be possible for us to turn it into arcane dust. Which, you know, isn't super perfect, but... There we go. That's fine. It's good enough. It's good enough. We'll transfer arcane dust here. Marvelous. 54 at a time. Beautiful. And that's going to move over to here. Coal we have coming up to this area over here. So we could move coal back down this way, but it probably makes more sense just to move arcane dust into this area, given that we still have production available. Now, if I am very careful about where I position this laser, I have no doubt that we're going to manage to get the resources transferred appropriately across. The other thing that we could just do is, instead of just faffing around with this, we could just get ourselves... We could just get ourselves a laser, to be honest. Would that work? Would that make sense? I mean, doing it in two sections is no great hassle. I mean, it really could work, but to be honest, I mean, there's no, given that I don't have to pay for buildings, there's no real reason not to just get 2 lasers, right? Right, yeah, I know we're in a little bit of a void stone situation, deficit or whatever, that's fine. Right, move this through to here. What have we got? We've got loads and loads and loads of arcane dust, like a serious amount of arcane dust. Let's get, or let's see if we can get some good value. Right, if we got any nice bonuses, we get nice bonuses from mine shafts, which is obviously kind of good. We get bonuses from workshops. Okay. Right, we're gonna get some houses in here. Does that pass its production bonus up this way? I'm not sure that it does. In fact, I don't even think they get I don't even think we get bonuses from houses. How are we doing for coal? We're doing okay for coal. If I... Yeah, it literally doesn't even make a difference. Right. So in terms of coal, we need more. We need more coal. Right, let's go and see what we can do over here. I didn't really anticipate us needing more coal, but there you go. Right, so that may automatically adjust the amount of coal that we're sending across here, although I may also need to change it. Yeah, it looks like we do. There we go. Up to 22. Perfect. That shows that we're bringing in just enough coal. Is it going to be enough to get... It's going to be exactly enough. That's 50 arcane metal. Start supplying arcane tablets. Right, what's an arcane tablet? It's stone slabs plus arcane metal. Right. Well, funnily enough, we have a colony that is maybe not perfectly cut out to make arcane stuff, but not far off. We do actually have a little bit of a shortage of stone slabs at the moment. Yeah, and there's no way that we can actually upgrade this. So what we might need to do might be advisable if we start a brand new colony somewhere in the middle here. Or even over in this area, that might not be the craziest idea. Around the Nexus is obviously like really, really valuable real estate. Right. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, not a lot, to be honest. Okay, let's start a brand new colony. Let's do it. Too close to unclaimed territory? Is that really too close? I feel like it's not, but that's okay. If it needs to go there, it needs to go there. So we can still make a connection. Yeah, we can make a connection very, very simply with 2 lasers here. There we go. 2 lasers there. And we'll say you send across all of the arcane metal, all 53 bits of it. There's still a little bit of room for expansion. Not much, but that's okay. Let's get some stone quarries up and running here. Oh my lordy, that's going to be a lot of stone. Look at those bonuses. That's fantastic. That is really, really fantastic. Now, will the household boost production? It absolutely will. Let's get some household production boosts in there, and then let's get some stone slabs. Pretty much immediately. Oh my lordy, that is so much stone slab production. Oh, it's huge. Brilliant. Okay, so slight stone deficit. That's a-okay. How do we make these arcane tablets? Is it a 1-to-1 ratio? It is a 1-to-1 ratio. So, in an ideal world, we need to get a little bit more. Little bit more production. We need to eke out ever so slightly more production. We'll work on that in a second, though. Right. And to be honest, I mean, if the household works, then yeah, there's no reason not to. There we go. Don't know why that didn't show up as a bonus there. No reason not to just get a house, plonk it down right over there, and just build around it. Build around it. Right. So we're obviously kind of like up at our limits. I mean, if I yoink this up, if I yoink that up, that should give me what I need in terms of space. Brilliant. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, that's up to 47. Do we have any more possible efficiencies to gain here? I mean, it's not a bad amount, but that's it. That's basically it. Until we get a better way of producing stone, then that's it. Right. So arcane tablets are here now. If I'm not mistaken, we can't get the colony limit. Not enough resource supply of that, but we can start getting the logistics. Right. 2 resources in either direction. Unit cap. I think I'm going to take the unit cap immediately. Resource increase colony limit. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take extra unit cap. Unlocks a strong melee unit. I'm going to take that too. Brilliant. A global resource. Okay. Nice. I like it. Thank you very much. Is that it in terms of research? Natural bridges. Ooh. I want to get all of this stuff. Glass production. Oh, yes, I do want to check out glass production. Colony limit 3. I'm going to take colony limit 3 actually. Sure. So that's going to give us a little bit more population. Unlock terraforming technology 2. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that that's what I was moving towards. We need to get glass production, which means that I'm going to need ever so slightly more arcane tablets, which is not actually super difficult to do. I don't think it really isn't. We still have a bunch of arcane dust. We need to get some more coal. We'll try and get some more coal right about now. Does the household bonus? The household bonus does actually apply. So I mean, plonk that down, plonk that down, plonk that down, plonk that down. And that gets us way more coal. So we'll crank that right up to the max. Beautiful. How much coal does that leave us with? Also, I want to get these fast laser travels so that I can just sort of teleport between different places. Right. We'll get some... Is this really the best that we can do in terms of... Yeah, it's literally the best. Can't upgrade enemies present at borders. Yeah, I know. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that very soon indeed. Right. Turns out our combatants are much more effective with combat equipment. Yeah, let's have a little look. So, combat fighting gear. Okay, I presume we're gonna need to. I presume that we're gonna need to make that. But let me see if we can get everyone deployed here. We might even. God, stupid. Might even be able to go into combat, like over here. Try this instead. Right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Right. So that's not allowed. We need to go... We need to be very strategic about how we attack. How we attack this. Right, so that leaves you with enough HP. That leaves you with not enough HP. Do we still have the ability to go in here? I'm not sure that we necessarily do. Over there. Over there? No, we can't do that. Oh, goodness gracious me. I feel like it would be possible if we hadn't settled the city here. But unfortunately, we can move it, but if we move it, then it's going to destroy my lasers. And I don't really want to destroy my lasers at this moment in time. Okay, anyway, arcane tablet production. This is fine. We've got a little bit of extra metal here. I would really, really, really love to expand this. I would genuinely love to expand that, but I can't. Let's forget about that for a moment. We'll move the arcane metal across. Brilliant. That leaves us with a little bit of a an issue with stone slabs, but thankfully we can expand this beast yet again, and we can maybe yoink ourselves down. Maybe yoink ourselves down yet another one of those. That leaves us with 14 metal spare. Let's see if we can get some more arcane tablet production. Again, it's modified by houses. I need to remember that. Do I really care about that? I don't think that I do necessarily. That's okay. That leaves us with 13 arcane tablets spare. Perfect. We'll get glass production. Boom. And then terraforming requires 10 of these tablets. Okay. We need to eke out ever so slightly more production. Ever so slightly more production. God. Oh, I tell you what we can do. A house. Marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. And then, oh yeah, I do need to consider glass production, which we haven't yet done. That's fine. Tablet production, boom. That's 10. What did I say I needed? I needed 10. Perfect. Let's get it. Right. Altars are special buildings that are required to make production of some advanced resources possible. Place altars so that their area... Okay, fine. Great. Right, so... what do we got? Oh, combat gear. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. What do we need? What do we need in order to make combat gear? Armor plates. Armor plates. Where the heck do I get armor plates from? Armored plates is from arcane metal. We've got 2 arcane metal over here. Well, I'll get an armored plate manufactory then, I suppose, and then we'll get a combat gear manufactory, which takes 1 to 1. So. Sure, we'll place that in there, and that'll deal with it. That'll deal with it. Right, so we've got... What do you need? Demand per 1 is 10. Wow, so we need a we need a lot. We need a lot. We need a lot of stuff. I really would like to try and get rid of these chumps over here. But again, we'll deal with that later. Right, wow, look at all this. We got a lot of ambition. A lot of ambition here. Right, so start supplying glass. We will probably start supplying glass. What is this? We're low? What is this? Can't unlock new ones until you resolve this issue. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get to that later. I really don't care particularly at this moment in time. But we will deal with that later. Okay, thank you for the story. That's fine. Right, start supplying glass. Supply 10 volatile essence. What do we need in order to get glass? Coal and sand. Well... Unfortunate reality is that coal is a bit of a journey. Yeah. Okay. Coal is a bit of a journey. We can always get coal. We can always get coal. I'm especially liking a sort of mirror with that sort of coal facility over there. There's plenty of coal to go around. There's plenty of coal to go around. But for now, sand. What do we need in order to get sand? I kind of figure... Oh, it's like the exact opposite of... It's the exact opposite. Right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna find a new colony because I mean, I got colonies for days. Colonies for days. Right. Yoink that down there. This is gonna get an expansion. Beautiful. We're gonna coal. I'm gonna assume that that's enough. But you know what happens when you assume? Make an ass out of you and me. This is gonna be the shortest, stupidest laser in the entire world, and we're gonna say coal. Do we not have... What? What happened to our... What happened to our transfer rates? 70... Are we not producing 74 now? Okay, I mean, I guess we can get some more houses in order to meet that. We can also, like, expand yet again. Yep, that's fine. If we expand yet again, then that allows us to get more houses down here. And more coal mines. And more houses. Okay, we are really, like, we're given this everything that we've got. Right, so let's move. Move like 12 bits across there. That's fine. 72 out of 74. I feel like we don't really need anywhere near this amount of coal over here. Which, yeah, I'm going to take that down. We're going to need more coal for this operation anyway, so crank that up. Right, so that's about 60 coal coming into this city here. That's fine. Let's get some sand. Beautiful. So that's a lot of sand. And glass. It's a 1-to-2 ratio, so... Sure. What's it affected by? It's affected by houses, so there's no reason not to... No reason not to get a house in the middle there and continue to get glass done. Right. Okay. That's something. That's something at least. That's looking marvelous. That's looking absolutely marvelous. We still need to get volatile essence. What on earth is that? Arcane metal. Goodness gracious me, video game. Arcane metal plus glass. I mean, we got a lot of glass production going on. And I'm also going to need to bear in mind that I need to get this... I need to get this over to... I need to get this over to there. Somehow. Through this big old laser that's yoinking in the middle of the road. Anyway, we also need to get... Oh god, we need to get arcane metal from... We need to get arcane metal from here. We also just need to kill these chumps. You know what? I feel like maybe we need to just get rid of these enemies, you know, once and for all. Arcane metal really, really is important, and we need to get more of it, frankly. Arcane dust. We got a shortage of arcane dust. We can't really pile any more. Can't really pile any more of anything into anywhere. Like, we're already running at a deficit here. We're running at a deficit here. We've got these enemies, which we need to try and get rid of. We've obviously got the negative arcane tablet nonsense happening. It's literally arcane metal. It's literally arcane metal. I did go a bit ham on the old technology side, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I do want to get the terraforming stuff done as well. Man, I love this. This is so good. This is so unbelievably good. This is just brilliant. It feels so fresh. Right. Okay, here's the dealio. We're gonna get a brand new colony here. This colony is gonna do everything. It has to do everything. Right, 2 of those. 2 of those. We got 8, 4.5. It's not perfect, but what's that? 15, 15, 12. 14. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Right, arcane dust. How's that looking? That's not looking too bad. 43 arcane dust. Brilliant. And in fact, there's a sneaky little pathway here where we can make this work. Do we have the ability to get another colony? We do. It's a coal colony, although... Yeah, there's no way that we can get coal from all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. We can find a new colony over here. Again, I'm not particularly worried about it. Very, very okay with this. Brilliant. And we'll get house, 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 house. I presume that's going to give us enough coal. I mean, it's a bit of a throwaway colony, to be honest. Right. Can we make this work? I'm just trying to line up the grid tiles here. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We got a perfect little route here. Ooh, although I'll tell you what. Just gonna torpedo that. Okay, that's fine. That still works. Let's get coal. Is that only 12 coal? We only produce 12 coal there? That's fine. And then arcane metal goes out, but we're not actually manufacturing arcane metal yet. So we've got a little bit of an abundance of this. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. That should be perfect. Right. Excellent. That works pretty darn well. Let's move. Oh yeah, let's get a laser at the other side. Nope. Beautiful. And then we'll say arcane metal. Excellent. And that's going to keep us afloat. Now, what's important is that we get ourselves some armor production here. Very, very simple. Very, very simple setup. Boom, boom. Boom. Whoa, how do we have such a flippin' deficit of this stuff again? Wait, what? How are we on negative 23? I thought I just solved all of this. I thought I solved this massive sort of critical need. Need more arcane metal. Transfer rate, 9 out of 100. There's a massive deficit of... Need more arcane dust. Why is the arcane dust not coming from... Ah, hold on. Target is obstructed by terrain or building. I see. So that's had a bit of a negative effect. That's fine. We'll get that in there. Right. So that's fine. We'll get the arcane dust. Okay, now we should be fine. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that explains exactly why there was a massive loss. Now, we're back up and running. So, we'll yoink that down there, that down there. This is all looking much better. I really should be getting some bonuses in here. Brilliant. 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 Now, there's a slight arcane deficit, but that's okay. We got 15 armor plates. Now, let's go into inventory, and we'll get this. Boom. 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 I mean, to be honest, like, that's more than enough, right? It's almost enough for two entire units. That is excellent. Right, equipment available. That's what we love to see. That is what we like to see. Right, so you're going to get boosted, I hope. I don't know how much stronger you're going to be, but I think we're about to find out. Let's see if we can try and approach the target from 2 different perspectives here. Deploy you over there. Deploy you over here, potentially. Right, deploy more. Deploy more. Right. Let's see what happens. Oh god, again, it's like we need to just surround. We need to just surround one. Like once the cookie crumbles, then we'll be okay. I think I might just move this colony temporarily. I know it's going to delete those 2. That's kind of okay. Although actually, what do you need? Did you need arcane metals? It was arcane metals that you needed. We could maybe look at doing a laser in here somewhere. So that would be... What is this? Arcane Dust Factory? Trash that. Rework it. Yep. Laser. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Are we transferring all of our arcane dust? I think so. Everything looks good to me. Everything looks good to me. Right, so this colony doesn't actually need to exist then, if that's the case. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Right, okay, let's see what we can do here. We're going to try and make some combat happen. Let's make sure that we get everyone deployed. So, this is going to be an interesting little combat. So, my character counts as well in combat. We'll deploy you there as well. Okay, so let's move you up. Move you up to there. So, we need to make sure that we don't hit... There we go, look at that! Look at that. We need to make sure, slowly but surely, we move up and we try and yoink this dude into the grave. Yeah, not quite there yet. Who's my strong boy? We need to get you... Need to get you in there. Yeah. You're going to be a little bit more of a challenge, aren't you? We can't really do it. It needs to be done. It needs to be done not sequentially. What's the phrase? Oh, I can get in there though. Well, that means that somebody else can get in there. That means that somebody else can get in here. Ah. I was bumped into oblivion. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be possible. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be possible to get there. Yeah, to get there properly. Yeah, so we got rid of one bug, but unfortunately that wasn't enough. Right. Anyway, volatile essence. Volatile essence. What did I need for volatile essence? We've got this place over here. Are we getting some of the components? The arcane metal situation. Yeah, I mean, we need a lot of this arcane metal stuff, don't we? We need a lot of arcane metal. How am I going to get... This is the next question. How am I going to get the glass to where we need to go? The laser situation, this can be kind of rectified halfway by getting rid of that. And I know that puts everything into a state of, like, complete panic. But that's okay. A rate of 100 coal. There we go. That's fine. That should be okay. Yeah, getting a second unit upgraded with combat gear, that would be kind of nice. But yeah, I mean, arcane metal. I mean, holy cow, this stuff is insane. You know that colony that I just ditched for... Well, I say no apparent reason. There was absolutely an apparent reason. I probably can't put it down there, because otherwise we're going to have issues with space. Yeah, I think we just need to make yet another arcane metal farm. Voidstone, soulstone. What's that? 15, 15. Can I get like one more? 20. Yeah, we probably should be packing these buildings in like much more tightly. Because we get bonuses even though we lose the... Yeah. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. 19, 19, 20, that's okay. We can actually upgrade this size as well, which is no bad thing to do for sure. Arcane Dust. Yoink that there, yoink that there. Yoink that there. Yoink that down there. Perfect. Okay. How on earth are we going to get coal? I'll tell you how we're going to get coal. We're going to get coal from over here somewhere. Or even from piggybacking off this little place. Beautiful. Send coal. We're not gonna send it all quite yet. I need to figure out my numbers, my stats. Is that really it in terms of coal? We are kind of like trying to max our coal extraction here from literally one tile. Yeah, I mean, is this area short on coal? Yeah, it's actually short on coal. That's kind of remarkable. Is there anything... There's no forest around anywhere. I guess that's kind of what we did when we completely torpedoed the... We completely torpedoed the landscape, the biosphere thing. Right, I mean, in terms of houses, we can, like, adjust this ever so slightly. Like, that will make the slightest of difference. I mean... Blah. Sure, build that there. We can't increase that any further, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean... have to move it back there. Right. Again, houses, 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 houses. Well, that got us some extra resources. I don't feel like it was entirely worth it. I mean, if there's a mine shaft nearby, which there's not, if there's an extractor nearby. Oh, there is actually the ability to get an extractor here. But what's the area of the coal? The area of the coal mine's not that large. We could always put an extractor in here. So currently we got 8.5 free. Ditch that. Stick in an extractor. That goes up to 8.7. That goes up to 9. Yeah, I assume that it needs to be a working extractor. Oh, it doesn't actually need to be a working extractor. It doesn't actually need to be a working extractor at all. Okay, you know what? I mean, the houses give us bonuses for coal extraction. But the extractors are better. So, hypothetically... Oh my goodness. Nothing costs anything. So... that seems a little broken, to be honest. That seems very broken. Like, insanely broken. I'm happy, though. That's great news. Okay, well, there's our massive influx of coal. 21. That's insane. That's great. That's wonderful. Okay, let's move everything across here. Move everything across there. Marvelous. We'll now satisfy the demand over here entirely, and we've still got 22 coal. Let's move 22 coal across there. 24, whatever, that's fine. So that goes into here. Now, what do we need to do? We need to create more arcane metal. Yep, we will do that. We'll do that in as few buildings as possible. We should have no issues here at all. There we go. Marvelous. That's looking great. 27, that is perfect. Now, back across to here. Are we happy to make this the sort of assembly point for volatile ether? I guess so. Oh, we need an altar? I need an altar. I'm happy to stick down an altar. Right. Raw altar. What's this do? Allows crafting of advanced products. You need a red, presumably. Requires altar nearby in order to work. Oh, I see. You can only build in certain specific areas. That's very, very interesting. Right, we'll build that over there. Get rid of you. You over here. Excellent. And ditch that. Now, 10 volatile essence. Can we manage to do this? I like this. I like this a lot. This is great. I'm getting some fantastic vibes from this game. Right. So we're gonna move raw metal. Let's say like 30. I actually don't think that we need all 50. And I kind of have this idea where maybe we throw some extra resources over here somehow. I haven't worked that far ahead yet. Anyway, we got 30. What did I say? It was a 1-to-1 ratio? It's a 3-to-3 ratio, so that counts. So this is working away. Marvelous. Let's get more of them. Let's get more of them. What do we get? We get bonuses from households. We get bonuses from farms. We get bonuses from labs. Right. So Basically no bonuses as far as I can see. That was the wrong place to build that, but that's okay. Okay, so we need a little bit more glass production. Which we can do. We are running out of sand now, but that's okay. We'll go and get some sand extraction. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That looks truly incredible. Right, glass production, more glass production. 10 volatile essence. Are we even gonna manage 10 volatile essence? Seems a little bit crazy. Need more population. Do we need more population, or do we need to just think cleverly about how we do this? I think actually we probably do need more population. Probably do. I mean, I need to get more tablets, right? I need to get more tablets. There is some untapped... Oh, I say there's some untapped. That doesn't actually give me any stone at all. Yeah, there is no untapped production over there. Is there untapped production over here? I don't think so. There is the opportunity to get more stone slabs. Yeah, there is the opportunity to get... What do you get bonuses from? Household, mineshaft, mountain. Wait, what? We can just get an incredible amount of stone, like, from the mountains over here? For real? Oh my lordy, that's incredible. Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. Right, well, okay, that changes things, like, ever so slightly, you could say. That's brilliant. Okay, so that gets us 12. 12 of that. Let's get stone slabs. Beautiful. And then we'll get stone tablets over here as well. Brilliant. That's more to spend. That's more to spend. What do we want to spend it on? Colony limit? I mean, it's so cheap, right? Get both of those. Fast laser travel? Sure, I'll get it. And then we need more tablets, which we can actually do. We also need a few more bits of stone. That's fine, though. Yeah, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal at all. Right, volatile, let's get this volatile essence nonsense done. Anyway, that gives me, I mean, just an incredibly large amount of stuff to play around with. I'm also not convinced that I'm perhaps making the best decisions for what I'm doing here. Let's degrade. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave that as is. Yeah, I feel like that's not a great place to be. Right, what do we got here? Do we have enough glass? Why do we not have enough glass? What did I suddenly do? The coal situation has stopped. Oh, I see. Yeah, it destroyed the link. Yeah. So that's something to be afraid of. Be very afraid of. 25. We only need 25 coal here. We probably do with a bit more. Like 40. Yeah, nice. Okay. So, we've got plenty of glass. We've got not plenty of arcane juice. I really want to get some bonuses in here, though. But none of it is percentage based. What we can do is we can get some houses. Get some houses in here. I mean, the fact that we have this thing anyway is ridiculous. It's not even required. There we go. What do we need? You need more arcane metal and glass? I mean, why don't we get more arcane metal from over here? We actually have plenty. We actually have plenty just waiting. It's cool. Now we need more glass, and we need more sand production, which, to be honest, is super duper easy to do. There we go. There we go. How marvelous is that? Right, glass production is flying high. We've got the 10 volatile essence. That is great. So, upgrade the Nexus to tier 3. I am thinking that that is a very good idea. Beautiful. And then do we want to see if we can just place a mirror? I feel like I don't use the mirrors enough, and they're kind of cool. By kind of cool, I mean they're very cool. I think that should work. Hey, there we go. Okay. Let's get that volatile essence moved across. Perfect. Oh man, how good does this look? Look at all this. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. This area that we have created. And look at that. We finished the demo as well. Oh my goodness. I am so unbelievable. Look at what we're going to be able to build. I am so unbelievably excited for this. This is going to be great. This is going to be fantastic. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. How cool is that? I absolutely think that that is brilliant. Scorchlands, ladies and gents. What a fantastic, super unique take on the city builder genre. I love it. I love it. I can't wait for more of it. I mean, there are so many entry points into this Nexus thing, whatever it's called. I mean, it's just going to look so good. It's going to look so good when you have all of these different laser beams pointing in. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What a fantastic concept. It's going to be great. Thank you ever so much for watching, folks. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos that is possible. But for now and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.